many, many years ago.
Not that many.
A few.
Some.
A conservative Southern man met his Yankee love in Charlotte, North Carolina. Shenanigans have ensued. Kids have been spawned.
Yes.
And now we are Southern husband
and Yankee wife.
So today we're going to do something a little bit different.
And now for something completely
different.
different.
Now for something completely different. Ali had Frazier.
Yes.
Okay. Roosevelt had Hitler. Okay. Superman had Lex Luthor.
Yes.
And ChikFilA has Popeyes.
Popeyes.
Not single, multiple Popeyes.
It's a O.
Oh.
I don't understand why Southerners say Popeyes. It's not Popeyes. It's Popeyes.
Yeah, okay, that's how we say it in the South. Now, we're going to go and we're going to do a head-to-head today on chicken sandwiches. Now, this is a Southern thing. I consider myself an expert on this. Yankees don't know anything about chicken sandwiches other than the fact that it clucks before you cook it. So, we're going to go. We're going to test the customer service. We're going to test condiments. We're going to test the sandwiches.
Straws.
And straws.
Straws are important.
Straws are important. So, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
And we'll be right back. All right. We had a little technical glitch, and we just went through 15 minutes of spiel without hitting the record button.
Whoopsie. It happens.
So, we've got our food spread out.
Yes. We took still pictures of everything so you can see what it looked like before we attacked it.
Jennifer, you ordered the classic sandwiches, okay, both from Popeyes and ChikFilA.
Yes.
I ordered the spicy.
Yes.
I'm a spicy guy. We got fries, we got drinks. Now the drinks, money-wise, price is comparable.
Yeah, about the same.
Speed-wise,
about the same.
3 minutes, 24 seconds from the moment we placed our order at Popeyes, 3 minutes, 43 seconds at ChikFilA, but the line was around the building.
Right.
So, for me, a big thing is friendliness of the staff.
Yes. Customer service, feeling like they're glad you're spending your money there.
Popeyes has a reputation, much like Bojangles did up in the Carolinas. They don't care, okay? They're making minimum wage. They don't care if you're happy. They're going to make minimum wage no matter what. So you'll come up to the drive-thru and hear, "Welcome, Bojangles, what you want?" And you put up with it because the spicy Cajun biscuits are so good.
Bojangles is good.
So with a Popeyes is notorious for bad customer service. The customer service today was excellent.
You had a great experience.
Couldn't have asked for better. Popeyes is sort of like going to a really bad part of town to buy drugs, okay? They're going to have what you want. They're going to have it at a pretty good price. It's going to be really good quality, but there's a possibility you might wake up in a hotel bathtub somewhere missing a kidney, okay? So ChikFilA is the opposite of that, all right?
Right. They want to rock your baby to sleep.
Yes, shine your shoes.
Hear your life story.
Here you want condiments, we'll shower you in condiments. Speaking of which, the condiments, we ask for ketchup at both places. Usually at a Popeyes, it's like it comes out of their bonus check, so they don't want to give you any. We got handfuls. ChikFilA, the same. Okay, so we got no complaints there. Napkins, both places give us plenty of napkins. Price-wise, it's about the same. Now, it's a little friendlier at ChikFilA, even though Popeyes today was good.
Right.
You got a small drink at each place. Size-wise,
they're about the same. This one is wider and shorter. This one's taller and skinnier. Both have good straws. I have real straw issues with fast food places. They give you those super skinny straws.
Coffee straws.
Right, I don't like those.
No.
These both have decent straws. They're not, the best straws are Jack's. They have those big fat ones. I like those.
And that's why they charge $4 for a drink.
Well, exactly.
Fries, you've got the classic waffle fries.
Not a fan.
At ChikFilA, she's not a fan. I am. Popeyes.
Seasoned fries.
Seasoned fries.
Fan.
That's all her. I mean, they're okay.
They're delicious.
I like ChikFilA.
And they're not just seasoned. They're kind of battered. Battered and seasoned. They're good. Like these, we're outside and it's not warm.
No.
They're not hot anymore and I'll still eat them. And that's saying something because a cold fried potato is usually disgusting.
It is.
All right, let's talk about sandwiches.
Sandwiches. Both places got my order right.
And
I get mine without pickles.
He's special. He's very special.
I am special. I'm a media superstar, honey. Haven't you heard?
I'm just going to eat my sandwich. Be quiet.
So, with the Chick-fil-A, both sandwiches are comparable in size. I'm going to hold them up. You've got a little bit bigger sandwich from Popeyes. With Chick-fil-A, if you're a fan of the spice is going to be cooked into the sandwich. It's in the breading. The spicy Chick-fil-A sandwich is a little bit crunchier, a little bit more breading. Whereas the Popeyes relies on the sauce to bring the heat. But their breading is almost like, it's hard to describe. It's so crunchy. It's absolutely delicious. The breading, I got to give it to Popeyes hands down. Now,
one of the things I don't love.
If you took the heat from Chick-fil-A and put it in that breading, then you would have a sandwich that could possibly cause the end of civilization.
Well, and I wonder, as Popeyes decides they're going to stay in the chicken sandwich business, whether they might develop separate chicken. What this is they want to make one chicken fillet, and use it for both sandwiches, and that's smart business at the beginning, right?
Sure.
But they may morph it as time goes on. Plus, the good thing about a spicy sandwich that relies on sauce is that if you're like me, and I like spicy, but my body does not like spicy, so I don't want as much spice as he has. Either a Chick-fil-A sandwich is too spicy for you or it's not. There's nothing you can do about it.
Sure.
A Popeyes, you could say, hey, just give me a little container of that sauce on the side, and I will make it as spicy as I want.
And they might do it.
They might. Well, at this one we went to today, they probably would. They would,
yeah.
I will say the one thing, I like Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches. I eat them on the regular. If someone says, hey, do you want to go to Chick-fil-A? I'm probably going to say yes. But I always wish they're crunchy. Because what I like about fried chicken is crunchiness. The Popeyes chicken sandwich, A, the chicken is crunchy, and B, the bun is buttered and toasted.
Yes.
So there's a little crunch on that bun in like your edgy bites. And to me, that's a big thumbs up. The
texture of the chicken itself, to me, is a little bit better than the Popeyes chicken. I mean, it tastes like somebody took a great big breast and fried it up and made a sandwich out of it. Okay. Now, here's the downside. Nobody's been body slammed buying a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Okay. No one has been shot buying a Chick-fil-A sandwich. And I could be wrong. If I am, tell me in the comments. But I'm usually right. This is something that we've come to accept.
But that's not Popeye's fault. That's that people in our world don't know how to act.
Well.
And Popeyes tend to be in less upscale communities where crime in general is probably worse.
Okay. I'll take that.
Popeyes didn't do that. The world did that.
Right. Now.
Because if you're going to shoot somebody over a chicken sandwich, you're an idiot. No matter what kind of chicken sandwich it is. It's a sandwich.
Now, honey, okay, we can't be judgmental of people.
Yes, I can.
Okay, in this case, you can.
I'm willing to take the consequences for my judgmentalness.
So, which sandwich is better?
They are different. I can't say better, worse. I can say my preference is for the crunchier Popeyes sandwich. But would I drive 4 extra miles to get Popeyes instead of Chick-fil-A if I wanted a chicken sandwich? Probably not. Because this is convenience food.
Right. If they were right next to each other.
I would get a Popeyes sandwich and a Coke Zero at Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
And Popeyes fries.
If you were in a hurry, where would you go?
Popeyes, because the sandwich is better and Diet Coke will do in a pinch.
Okay. For me, if I'm just getting the sandwich, Popeyes. However, when you buy Chick-fil-A, you are buying freedom. Chick-fil-A is freedom, okay? I support Chick-fil-A. I think they're a great organization. I love the fact they're not open on Sundays. That's great to me. Don't get me wrong. I love the Popeyes chicken.
Right.
But I am a Chick-fil-A homer. I make no apologies for it.
I want to challenge your assertion that Chick-fil-A alone is freedom. Because I would make the assertion that Popeyes providing a chicken sandwich alternative for people who prefer not to have their money support the things that ChikFilA supports. We're all allowed to have strong beliefs that are different. And I like that ChikFilA isn't afraid to be unpopular with some people, to say, this is who we are and this is what we believe. But I think it's great that Popeyes found a hole in the market and said, you know, some people aren't getting a delicious chicken sandwich because they're willing to stand on their principles. And I want them to have a chicken sandwich because I respect people who stand on their principles. So I would say that chicken sandwiches are freedom.
Okay, here's what I'm going to say about that. It goes back to the old joke of, you know, how do you tell a Catholic from a Baptist? Well, the Catholics will acknowledge each other in the liquor store. So every time you open a ChikFilA up north someplace, all these Yankees who are social justice warriors, they rail and they rant and they rave about it, and then they sneak out and line up around the block
And now
for this sweet, delicious freedom.
And now they don't have to. They don't have to sneak their chicken sandwich. They can live in honesty and still have a delicious chicken sandwich. They don't have to be a hypocrite.
Well, this is good. Popeyes destroys hypocrisy. You heard it here first.
So
Okay.
ChikFilA is freedom.
Yes.
Popeyes destroys hypocrisy. And if you're hungry on a Sunday, you don't have to cry.
This is right.
I love that ChikFilA is closed on Sunday. I think it's a great thing for... I have a lot of respect for people who make decisions about their livelihood based on being able to be present at worship.
Yes.
And I like that ChikFilA is somewhere you can work and know that you'll be off on Sunday if that's important to you. So I think that's great.
I do
But
too.
I also think it's great that Popeyes provides a chicken sandwich for the after church crowd because church makes me hungry.
It does. It does. So
Look, here's what I have to say. This is how much of my Popeye sandwich I ate. This is how much of my ChikFilA sandwich I ate. That's my ultimate verdict.
for me, if I've got two of them side by side in a perfect world where Popeyes is right next door to
And everybody's
ChikFilA,
nice there.
and everybody's nice there, I'd probably go to Popeyes. If I'm in a hurry, I without a doubt go to ChikFilA. If I'm having a bad day, I will go to ChikFilA all the time because they make me feel so good about myself.
If I'm taking my children
ChikFilA.
to eat in, I'm going to go to ChikFilA, and I'll tell you why. Especially when my kids were toddlers. So they weren't in a car seat, but I couldn't put them down to get a high chair, get the ketchup, whatever. At ChikFilA, someone notices that you have a 2-year-old.
Yes.
And they just help you. You don't have to ask for help.
Nope.
You don't have to ask where the high chairs are. You don't have to ask for someone to help you put down they've got those cool plastic things that stick to the tray so that your baby's not touching nasty public tray. Never in a ChikFilA did I have to ask anyone to help me, but always someone said to me, ma'am, you go get your baby settled and we'll bring you your food. And as a mom with little kids, that's huge. And it's something they don't have to do. And it's not, I would pay more for a chicken sandwich for that.
Right.
And I don't have to. So Popeyes was 50 cents more because the sandwich was a little bit bigger. But I know if I take my 5-year-old and my 7-year-old to ChikFilA and someone notices that I have little kids and I'm struggling, they're going to help me. Even during the lunch rush, they're going to help me.
And flip side of that coin, if you're a 20-something male full of testosterone and you want your chicken sandwich served with a side of gladiator-like combat, sometimes you're not going to find it at Chick-fil-A. You won't always find it at Popeyes, but there's a possibility you might. So,
I just thought of something else.
what's that?
The pickles are better at Popeyes.
Yes.
They are.
I can tell that by looking at them.
They're refrigerated pickles. They're the kind that you would have to buy at the grocery store in the refrigerated section. Mm-hmm. They're better quality pickles. Popeyes.
Well, I hope we cleared things up for you.
Or not.
No one was attacked in the making of this video.
Not that you saw.
I never even felt threatened. So,
and I have 2 half chicken sandwiches that I can go eat later because my belly's full.
that's right. So, for me, this is Southern Husband.
This is Yankee Wife.
Go eat some chicken, y'all. God bless you.
Chicken is freedom.